Alright, everybody. So, this is the start of probably a several part series here of basically story time with Red. So, me and him finally got the opportunity to go blast mining. We were supposed to go with Haz and he was going to live stream it, but that never ended up happening. So, me and him decided to. That scared the fuck out of me. So basically, we decided to go do it ourselves. We're still gonna go with Haz whenever he's ready, because well, I only had enough to do this and a fortune pick, and you'll see why it was only a sword and a fortune pick. There's basically I jinx myself, and you'll all see that eventually. But yeah, I've been busy trying to rebuild my life on here. um, but yeah, this is probably going to be several parts because me and Red basically tell some stories as we're looking for Netherite. We split the Netherite in the end. I probably would have had way more if I did this myself, but wanted to help Red out, and well, yeah, no, he got a pretty good end of the bargain, and I got a pretty terrible end of the bargain, but well, it turned out for the better because I got the at least struggle for a little bit on here. But yeah, I'm doing this before I edit the video, so I have no clue how this is going to go. I don't know what story I'm going to put first because I have about like 3 hours of footage to sift through. So, and I gotta upload all this. This is horrible. See, if you ever want to become a YouTuber, just expect yourself wanting to shoot yourself in the head every single time you record really long videos, because it's just basically going to turn out being you watching your own content for 3 hours straight. And I don't particularly like the sound of my voice. That's a common thing with people, apparently. And yeah, here you go. Hopefully you enjoy. Okay, yes, we're recording now. Yes, we're recording now. OBS isn't being a bitch.
Hey, it's doing its best, okay?
Oh, you don't know. OBS has been completely terrible to me the past few days.
Well, maybe you just don't treat her right.
Oh, I treat it completely right. I barely use it to record. What do you mean?
See, you barely lay a finger on her, dude.
Okay. Now OBS is gonna be like that. Okay. So
Oh man.
what's your tragic story here of how you
Oh
lost your
god.
good gear?
Dude, as soon as Matt hears this, he's gonna kill me because I was complaining about it in the voice call the other day. It's so bad. Okay. Um, where do I start? Okay.
I think you're safe because Matt rarely watches the videos. I think, but
When I mean, he watches them more often than you'd think. He just doesn't always comment.
hmm.
But is it nighttime already? Didn't we just have nighttime?
Oh, it's just raining.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's just raining. You're good.
Okay, well. Anyways. I was... So I was... As you can see, I was clearing out my land because I want to make a bigger house. Because I think I was talking to Pestol the other day. And like, oh my god, we should do a house tour and everything. And I'm like, ha, yeah, because I have a great house to show off to everyone. And I was like, no, I gotta do something about this. I can't be the loser with the lame house. Like, I'm a moderator. No, I expect more of myself. Anyways, so I was like, yeah, no, it's fine. Like, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and start clearing things out so I can como se dice? So I'm gonna clear out more space so I can have more room to build a bigger house. And I'm not even sure how this happened, nor are you still at my base, by the way?
Yeah, I'm just cutting down a few trees so I can make the beds.
Okay,
That's all.
okay. I'm gonna show you right now what I was doing, and I'm so confused as to how this happened, and I'm kind of mad at myself, but not really, because I mean,
Was this before the update or after it?
this was probably before, yeah,
Oh,
before the update.
okay. Then I have no clue what's gonna happen then.
Well, all of this used to be more, terracotta or sand. I actually can't tell. This is terracotta. This is sand. My texture pack is weird in a new one. Um, and I started placing down TNT. Remember that time you came over and asked for TNT. I was
Yes.
clearing. I was clearing this stuff out, and I decided to expand this as well. The thing is, I placed the TNT somewhere right here, maybe. And
And
as you can see, like, come inside. As you'll momentarily see, none of the blocks inside were actually broken. None of this was broken, but the armor stand was gone. So,
oh my
so,
god.
just hear me out. I come in here for the first time in like 4 or 5 days, and I'm in a voice call with like Cow Milk and Raving Platypi and all those fun people, all my mod friends. And then I'm like, hey guys, uh, I'm kind of missing an armor stand with all my good armor.
That's what you asked me about the other day. I remember too. You asked me
Yeah,
if I'd stole your armor stand or
yeah.
something.
At first I thought I was like, okay, Face is probably pranking me, like, whatever. Um, and then I do the slash Kawhi or the core inspect, so we can see like who placed down, uh, like what, who moved what. Like I could click this, I could see that 15 minutes ago I took stuff out and I added stuff. And so I click in the spot where the armor stand is, and it says Prime TNT broke armor stand.
Oh.
So here I am. I'm like, here's the first time I'm like, who plays TNT at my house? And I think we had just recently banned someone who had been stealing stuff. So I'm like, I wonder if that dude did it, or you know what? I don't know. And so, but then my games are glitching out. So I called over Glenn and I said, hey Glenn, can you check the spot and see what happened to my armor stand? And it says Prime TNT was placed. And then he goes, okay, someone placed TNT. And I'm like, yeah. He goes, okay, well I can do a rollback and check who were the last people who placed TNT. And so he asked me when the TNT was placed. So it's at the time it said about like 70 hours. So it would have been roughly 3 days ago. And then he says, Luis, you placed on TNT 3 days ago. And I'm like, what? I haven't been on the server since like Monday. And they're like, yeah, that was 3 days ago. And I'm like, oh shit. But then I'm like, wait, I didn't place it in here. When did I ever place? And then I realized I had been landscaping like up here. So the TNT I placed down up there, for some reason, broke the armor stand, but not any of these blocks. And since I was up there and I had no idea what was going on, my stuff despawned. The items were just rolling around here on the floor. And
You
yeah.
know, I would have never expected that either. Like,
You don't. But I feel like that's more of a bug on Mojang's part than it is like gameplay
no,
mechanic.
that's an actual mechanic. I know
What?
if the TNT explodes near. I had this happen in my house actually. You know, like my storage room with all the item frames. I had a creeper
You're.
blow. Oh, I don't have my silk touch either. But like I had a creeper blow up like next to my house, and it didn't like break the wall or break any chests or anything. And I walked back in, and all of my item frames were on the floor because the armor stand counts as an entity. Whenever there's a TNT blast, it can break the armor stand just like how whatchamacallit, on how like, if you blow up TNT from like a distance from a player, it does less damage.
Yeah,
Your armor stand must have been hit enough to where it was
it broke.
basically about to break, and from a nearby blast, it was enough to break it.
That I can't. I don't even know what it was. I'll take your theory. Point is, I had to resort to my B set of diamond armor, and I'm gonna turn this set into netherite armor.
Well,
But damn,
here's here's one thing. So you're saying Prez wants to do a house tour here when you get it all done, right?
pet. Yes. Well, I mean, it wasn't anything official, but she she did mention it. We're like, oh, we're talking on the Discord the other day, and we're like, oh yeah, like us, and then like other people also commented like, oh yeah, let's do a house tour, it'd be cool, and I think even Matt got in on it. Um,
You just found another
so
button.
no, like there's another one here too. I just haven't bothered to remove them. Um, and they're just talking about it, and I was just like, well, look, I think that'd be really fun, and I'd love to do one, but this is way too small. Like, have you seen Pez's videos? Her
Yeah,
house is
no,
huge.
she has a pretty massive base. So here's
Yeah,
my offer. If there's gonna be like a house tour coming through here, so this is supposed to be Marston's house in Left 4 Dead, 1 and 2,
more or less.
basically, right?
Yes.
It's supposed to be it more or less. All right.
It's a very like hunkered down version because I'm not a great builder. I was just like, I'm gonna do like a mini version. Doesn't have to be any big. Because again, like I had no intentions of anyone ever actually coming over here besides like the people who actually knew me.
Well, I'll give you this offer. If this whole house tour thing is going to be official, I'll help you recreate this house, and we'll give it a little bit more depth. I won't go crazy with it. Yeah, 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 yeah. One free build from the emu. You want me to build the house.
I think this is how we're doing it.
Yeah, no, I'll do a whole video on it, man. Like all.
I haven't reached Marston's house
Oh,
yet
you
because
haven't
I'm so.
reached. Well, no spoilers.
No, no, no. Like I've seen the gameplay. I know what happened.
Well, no, I'm saying for the video. That's what I'm saying. In case
Oh,
there is someone who hasn't played Left 4 Dead,
oh.
I accidentally spoiled Red Dead Redemption's 2 ending in my buddy Joseph's Last of Us live stream.
Did you really?
Yep, I
Oh
accidentally
god.
spoiled it. And,
Okay, but did anyone get pissed or?
I don't think he's gotten to that part since he's editing the stream in the parts. So I don't know if
He's
he's gonna
probably just gonna
include it
like
or not.
censor that. We
Yeah,
should
he
probably
might.
censor this too,
He might censor
just in
because
case.
he doesn't put the streams back up. But yeah, I accidentally spoiled the ending for him. Well, not
For him?
for
Oh,
him
that's.
as well. I only told him Arthur's ending. I didn't tell him like the whole thing about John Marston and anything. I didn't tell him any of that. But Arthur's ending,
Still
which
though,
is really more like the true ending to the game,
you gotta tell me how you ended up messing up that bad, dude.
I forgot we were streaming because the way we were gonna do the recording for the Last of Us is that we were gonna use the PS Play share,
Uh huh.
and that ended up not working at all. Me and him don't have a good enough internet connection to, you know, like for me and him to do the PS like play share or whatever. And we had
Uh
a
huh.
whole thing made up and everything to where the bet is me and him made a bet. Basically, we
Right.
would get points for the amount of people that we killed, the amount of rare enemies, the amount of collectibles that we got. And whoever had the most points at the end of the second game,
Uh huh.
basically, if I won, my buddy Joseph doesn't really upload Minecraft. He only
Uh
does
huh.
like, Persona 5. He's been doing The Last of Us. He's done vlogs from high school. I'm in a few of them actually.
You're gonna have to link me those videos.
He's linked on my channel. He's in the little like other like friends channels things or whatever. But he doesn't like record like he doesn't play a lot of Minecraft either. Me and him. Do you remember the server called World of Corrales?
No.
No. Well, this is digging deep into the vault of oh god, like high school. And I hated those years of high school too. But um but yeah, me and him basically like he used to torment me in middle school.
Mhm.
Like literally, there was a time where we got off the bus and he didn't mean to kick me in my
What?
tailbone. No, he kicked my tailbone straight up. I think he was trying to
Oh,
like
sorry about
like
that,
trip
mate.
me.
Kick
But
the
like
tailbone.
no, he kicked me in the tailbone. Dude, I almost passed out. I was struggling to walk back up the street.
Oh,
I
you
got
poor thing,
home,
dude.
laid down, fell asleep for an hour. I woke back up to a thunderstorm and immediately ran to the bathroom and puked.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
But through my neighbor, which fuck, that is a that's another long story. Yeah, I never told you the camping trip or anything with my neighbor, right?
No, I don't think you did.
Oh, that's a bad story. Man, that's an off-camera story because there's a lot of bad shit in
Okay.
that. But
Fair enough.
through my neighbor, me and him became closer friends, and we
Uh huh.
started to play Minecraft. We played Minecraft on the World of Corrales server. We had like a whole faction and everything with a bunch of people. He's one of the moderators on my realm as well.
Oh, that's
Like
cool.
he tormented me in middle school, but then like right around like sophomore year of high school, me and him became really good friends, and we still are to this day. We're great friends. But
That's how all good friendships
the
start.
the bet between me and him is that if I win, he has to do a complete playthrough of Minecraft and kill the Ender Dragon. No Wither, no Guardian Temple, none of that. He just has to kill the dragon. But if
That's
I
fair.
lose, a little while ago there is a
I have to do a run through Terraria.
no, it's not a run through a Terraria. This is worse because I could potentially get banned off of YouTube if they take it the wrong way.
Oh my god.
I'm technically getting the shit end of the deal, but I was looking through the Steam Summer Sale a few years ago, and I was just looking through
Mhm.
the games, and I saw a game called Panzermädel's Tank Dating Simulator.
Oh, dude.
And it was the first game to make me go, what the fuck? So I bought the game. It was $1. I bought the game.
Okay. Okay.
And then me and him went and played through one of the characters one day. It's basically, one of those like read through anime type style games.
Mhm.
That's what it basically is. But the other
That's so weird.
day, I went and looked up. This game actually has a cult following to it.
Oh, why?
And not only that, the people who developed it actually have a Wikipedia page with lore. Let me read you
No,
the.
no, no, no.
No, I'm reading this just for the video.
I don't want to.
Panzermädel's origin. No, because when you hear this, you're gonna go, "What the fuck?"
I'm already like, what the fuck, dude?
No, this gets even more screwed up. Panzermädels is a video game about dating tanks. As revenge for America nuking Hiroshima and Nagasaki in World War II, Japan developed the technology to fit the era's tanks into teenage anime girl bodies. The plan is for the tank girls to seduce U.S. Army students into compromising situations.
That just sounds like a weird fan fiction, dude.
I
Look, I'm as a writer, I always love encouraging other writers to like get go out there and just write whatever story comes to mind. Whoever wrote that made that game needs to like stop.
Whoever wrote this game was on acid when they created it.
The
That's what happened.
when they wrote this game, they said, you know what make people really uncomfortable? You want to do that?
Yeah, tank dating
Okay,
simulator.
tank dating simulator.
But there's no nudity in the game, at least, which is a good thing. I know a lot of
That
games in that
why would
style.
what kind of nudity would they even be? They're tanks.
No, they're actual girls, but they're named after World War II tanks,
So
and they
stupid.
function like it. There's literally a scene where there's like this crazy one. I guess you can kind of. I forget what the fuck they call it in Japanese culture, but it's like
Crazy one as opposed to normal one.
yeah, it's basically a very crazy girl, and they're like obsessed with you, and will stop at nothing to be with you or whatever. That's the whole like that. That's the whole scheme with her,
That sounds like
and
my ex-wife. I'm just kidding. That's a boomer joke.
but there is a scene, and we have this on video. There is an unlisted video on Joseph's channel of this,
Oh
where
no.
where like they're having a conversation in the hallway or whatever, and then she asks, "Wait a minute, have you ever been inside of a tank before?"
No, can you show me?
That achievement is also perfectly timed. Oh my god.
Getting oh no, I just understood that.
But it,
Look how my sword sticks up while I sleep.
oh yeah, no,
I mean the diamond one. Oh. are you are you still there?
I'm, I'm going home. But yeah, basically, if I lose, I have to do a full playthrough of the game, the good ending and the bad ending for all the characters.
God, that sounds terrible. Why would you even agree to that?